Yes, a whole 24 hours. But it will be over a few days because I do need my sleep. But nobody needs to know that, okay? That's between me and you. We're just going to pretend that I pulled an all-nighter. If you watched my last video, you'll see that I made this really nice blanket, which I am currently using as a sofa cover. I gave myself a time constraint when I was making this blanket, and I feel like that's why it turned out so good. Everybody loves this blanket, by the way, which is why I thought it would only be right for the next challenge to be a 24-hour challenge. But first things first, we need to go through the rules. Rule number 1, stopwatch. We need a stopwatch. Rule number 2, anytime I leave this room, toilet breaks, whatever I have to do, if I'm not in this room, this timer has to stop. It's going to be a complete 24 hours of straight crocheting. Rule number 3 is I want to make 20 plushies. I know it sounds like a small number, but I would like to make some new plushies or some bigger ones. So here will be some of the yarn that I might possibly be using, and let's get started. Since I do have a few orders to make, I do need some yarn. So the frogs are the orders I'm making, which I use this mint green color. Okay, ready and go. So I've just finished the orders. It was 3 medium frogs and 1 small one, and it took me 50 minutes to do these 4, so we're almost 1 hour in, 23 more to go. I'm just gonna pack these up and then we're gonna get started on the actual challenge. I'm currently doing amigurumi, and I've made like all these things in this bag so far, and this was the first time I made this pattern and I absolutely love it. So I want to make a few more of these, but I want to make them a bit bigger, so I think I'm going to double strand it, and I might alter the design a bit, but it's so squishy and cute. I think it's actually adorable. So these are the ducks that I just made. This one's double stranded, so obviously it's a bit bigger, and we are officially 2 hours in. So I made this turtle and it came out so cute. I love the flower on the back, and I gave it like some pink eyes. I don't know if you can see. And we are 3 hours 39 in. This took me forever to make. It literally almost took me 2 hours to make this thing, because I don't know, I just had to reread the pattern like a million times. My brain just wasn't computing. But I think, as I've got a floppy head, I think I'm just going to put a couple stitches around here so the head stays up. But yeah, I think this is so cute. There's the little lychee, and let's start this timer again. And it took me maybe an hour and a half just to make this one panel, because it's made out of only single crochets and a really tiny little, I think it's like, what is this, 3mm hook, even though the yarn suggests like 4 to, what does it suggest, 4 to 5mm. This is a 3mm hook, and this is just single crochets. But I'm making a bag for my friend. Here's the middle panel. This is a test bag because I think I'm going to make a few more. So this is the yarn that I actually want to make it in, which is a little bit thicker, and it doesn't shed or anything. Like, it doesn't get the fluffies that cotton or acrylic yarn gets. And it's this really nice chocolate brown that she wanted. So hopefully this first test bag goes well, so I don't have to adjust it too much. But I'm about to sew on the first panel to this side just to check that it's the right size. So here's how the test bag is going so far, and I already know the changes that I want to make, so I think I'm just going to start on the new one so I don't have to waste so much yarn and spend so much time doing all these single crochets. But I think it's really cute because right now it's only thick enough to maybe fit like a book, possibly like, wait, maybe a book and like your phone, a couple other things. It's a decent sized bag though, because let me show you, like, it's a cute regular sized bag. So now I'm about to start with this really nice chocolate color. Here is the progress on that blanket I said I'm making. I kind of messed up this panel because I accidentally added 2 chains and then it made it a bit wide here, but it's okay because I'm going to make another one. But yeah, so I've just got one more big panel Snow's come to say hi. We have just got one more big one of these panels to make, and then I can sew it all together. 9 hours 36 minutes in. Hey Snow. Don't jump on the table, don't do it. I know that I literally look crazy right now, but I just woke up, okay? So I'm allowed to look crazy. So this panel probably would take me like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours to make, because I'm still not really used to using this yarn. It feels really strange, and I'm not used to using such a small hook, but I'm working on it. 12 hours 9 minutes in, and I've just finished like the actual structure of the bag that I was making, and it's so cute. I'm gonna make it so it has a magnetic clasp right there in the middle, so very, very cute. Again, let me show you. Imagine this on your side. Oh, almost dropped. With a little handle. I think it's gonna be really cute. 15 hours in. So I've just completed this pattern with, it's got like a little flower hat and it's a bee. I'm not sure if I like the brown nose or the yellow nose more. I think they're both really cute, but they're made the exact same way. So I will have a YouTube tutorial on how to make these. This is also going to be a free pattern over on my Instagram. Yeah, it's just really cute. I think it took me like 2 hours to come up with the idea, make the pattern, make some mistakes, fix the mistakes. Now all I need to do is just write it up officially, but I've got it in my gibberish that nobody else would understand. Oh, and here's it without the hat. So cute. I'm just taking the little fuzzies off this. There's so many. So I made these two little teddies from Mr. Bean, and I actually did a tutorial making this one. Don't know when it's coming out, but I'm literally in the process of editing it, and I think it took me about 2 hours to do, but it's literally so cute. I've just got like 8 orders to make, and I'm timing these ones as well because I need to get them to the post office today. So I think it's like 2 medium frogs, 2 extra large frogs, a few small ones, and I think there's a few purple ones as well. So altogether I know it's 8 orders. 19.5 hours, and I've just finished those orders. Here are 2 extra large mint frogs. I've got a medium, another medium mint frog, another medium in purple, and then 2 small mint frogs. I can't wait to show you this next plushie I'm going to make. I need yellow, and I'm not sure which green to go for, this one or this one. I think, how does that look? Yeah, I think this one. This is going to be perfect. We're going for these 2. Just pop, and this little corn. These are 2 different types of yarn, so I can't lie, it doesn't fit in perfectly, but if I did use 2 of the same yarn weight and yarn brand, it would be perfectly fine. But me, I have a thing with this yellow, and I had to make it in this yellow, but I didn't have a green that matched that was in the same brand, so this is what we're working with. We are also like, let me see how far we are. I believe we are 21 hours in now, so we're getting somewhere. We've only got 3 hours left, and we've done 24 hours of crochet. Literally 21 and 3 seconds. I am fully aware that I look absolutely insane right now, but I've just powered through for the past few hours. I refilmed the tutorial for the bees, and when I did it originally, I made it with this yellow color, but then I figured this actually looks like Winnie the Pooh, so I'm just going to rewrite this pattern into a Winnie the Pooh pattern. And so that meant I had to refilm the tutorial. So I've now got 3 bees that I've made. This was the test one that you saw earlier, and one of these was the one that I made in the tutorial. As you can see, there's a few different hat colors, and I also made a little Perry the Platypus. Where's his hat? He has a hat. I have no clue where his hat's gone though, for real. And then I also made 3 orders which were just like small frogs, so I think I made 6 frogs altogether. But yeah, I'm going to show you everything I've got so far from the 24 hours of crochet, which was so much longer than I thought. I did not know 24 hours was really that long. But now we're going to count up how much I actually made. Obviously I did ship off some orders, so I don't have everything, but I do have most of it. So this is 1, the little corn, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I actually made another one, but I made 2 more of these actually. I used one to test and then I sold one. This was the little lychee. We have our little booger guy. This is number 9. I made a chicken. Number 10. One of these little fish. 11. A little seal. 12. The broccoli guy. 13. 14 was this little squid key ring. 15, 16 were these Kirby's. 17, 18, and a big one, which was 19. Then we've got 20. I made this dragon thing that I really don't like. 21. Made a pickle, which is 22. I made this little frog as well, 23. Then we've got the tutorial stuff, so 24. Perry, I still don't know where his hat is, 25. There's his hat. Perry. We had another one of these, 26. And another one, 27. And another one, 28. And I also haven't finished this bag yet for my friend because I just was waiting for a bit more yarn. Just because I'm thinking to change the design. But yeah, so there's this that I also made, and I also did a little prototype for that bag, which is here. But yeah, so let me know if you think I did well or not. This was 24 hours of crochet with Raisa.